Hello everybody, всем привет. Today I'm going to work on fixing a few things with the puzzle map. The most critical one is this is happening, and I don't know if you can see this, but the map, so the ultimate artifact map has the sentinel peeking out from under these puzzle pieces, and that's not supposed to happen. Not at all. And actually, in version like 1.0 of the game, I think this was actually happening, and it got fixed in version, or it might have been version 1.0 or 1.1, but it was fixed by 1.2. Or it was either fixed in 1.1 or 1.2, and it either occurred in 1.0 or 1.1. And so this was a hard bug for the original programmers. I heard. I remember seeing this in one of the readmes for Heroes of Might and Magic patch, like the Heroes of Might and Magic patch updates. So that would be a bit of an unfair advantage if you play the earliest version of the game, that you might be able to see this. Most of the versions that you can buy on CDs, certainly the version you get from Good Old Games, is version 1.2. Now, anyway, so this is what I'm setting out to fix. And so I'm dropping in my events, my puzzle map info, my map info, resources, render map, just all that stuff. And I'm giving it these 4 puzzle pieces in the center and the sentinel so that it can see what the size is of each piece. This one, there's a couple spaces here in the center where this sentinel could be fully hidden. This one as well, but you can see the sentinel was peeking out over just this part in, up here in this map. So this sentinel needs to be moved down a little bit. And so I'm rebuilding the game engine. I'm trying to fix a bug in the puzzle map where the sentinel, a red X marker, peeks out from below the puzzle pieces on the map. I'm attaching an image of an example, a sentinel peeking out early, this happening, and also the sentinel mark X sprite from the heroes AGG file, which this is also like your end destination route marker. They also use that for the same like mark. I get X marks the spot where you should dig. Treasure Island, treasure map, X marks the spot. The last piece of the puzzle is supposed to be one of the 4 center pieces. Like, I guess I meant to say supposed to be under one of the 4, the one covering it. Oh, I guess, yeah, the last piece of the puzzle that is revealed is supposed to be one of the 4 center pieces, the one covering that X sentinel. And somehow it can still peek out from under the puzzle piece, like in the example. Please look at the 4 center pieces. I think before I trimmed it to 6 or 8 pixels from the edge of the puzzle piece bounding box, but maybe we need to increase that to 10 or 11 pixels from the edge. So what I was doing is I was taking this bounding box, like the white area, and saying, let's move into a smaller area. But that wasn't enough, because if you only went in 10 pixels, there would be a little bit here, a little bit here, a little bit here. So it would still like peek out. This is definitely more than 10 pixels here. So that's why it's peeking out in that image above there. So and anyway, so I also give it the value from the spec.xml where it shows that it's an 18 by 19. So this is 18 pixels by 19 pixels, and these are the spec values. These are the sizes. This like 90-ish by 70-ish approximately. I guess this one is 103 by 65. This one's 97 by 79. So these puzzle pieces have a certain size, but they're definitely big enough to cover that 18 by 19 X sentinel marker. I also describe which ones go where on this map, like the upper left, upper right, lower left, lower right. I'm specifying which of these puzzle pieces are there. And then I think the main issues, the puzzle dimensions are listed, and we just have something peeking out underneath that. So help me figure it out. And that's basically my prompt. And the core bug is actually a 16 pixel horizontal mismatch between where the compute centerpiece thinks the X is and where it actually renders. So this difference in this border is 16 pixels. And so that is the difference between that, like the difference in centering. So if I go up here again and show you this, this is off center by this amount, basically. If this was pushed down 16 pixels, it wouldn't be an issue. And so that's what the AI, or not the, well, the AI, that's what they think is the actual issue. No centerpiece can cover the X at its current rendered location. So we're going to just redo this. And so it tests and determines that because of that actual bug, it might not actually be the issue with the sentinel peeking out under the puzzle piece, but just that it's off by 16 pixels. So these two map pieces would never be able to cover it. Let's see, it says 6.6 and 8.6, but 8.6 is never chosen. So we go through here and it's asking for image. Let me inspect the image type, etc. Well, I realize it doesn't have image in there, so I drop in some of my image libraries. So now it's able to process that, and then we go through some more here. All 4 artifact positions now produce full coverage. Each quadrant maps to the correct centerpiece. The X sits inside a fully opaque 18 by 19 core. Does some compilation checks. There's this bounding box heuristic instead of a real shape. So my bounding box heuristic wasn't, it was lazy. So this fixed it. And then also this 16 pixel coordinate frame mismatch was really what was causing it, but we just fixed both. So now there's like 2, with the old logic, 2 of the 4 possible artifact positions left the X not fully covered, which would also be a problem. So I basically fixed both possible conditions that could cause that bug. So now we're very unlikely to have that occur. I'm still testing it though. So while I'm testing it live here, we may, that always happens to me that I see some bug when I'm testing it live and filming or screen recording. And so yeah, let's go around here with Croto and just quickly get a couple more maps revealed. Oh, we'll skip that guy. Okay. You know what? I think the map, or I actually think the Medal of Courage. I think that our ultimate artifact is actually down here with us. So let's recruit a couple of heroes and go start digging for it. See if we can figure out where it is. Okay, so I think it is... Well, it's potentially right here. I think this is the alchemist, so it's probably not there. It's probably right here. I'm gonna guess it's right here. And so we'll see if we can get an early bite at the apple with a hero or 2. Let's buy him a gargoyle so he moves faster. And We're just going to dig some the next day after Croto looks at this. So let's see what we get here. Not much more. We'll send Croto all the way back. And let's try digging. Yes. So that's what happens. The dig sound didn't play. Let's just see if the dig sound plays here. The dig sound plays there. I don't remember if the dig sound plays when you find the ultimate artifact. I think it probably should. But we do have the ultimate book of knowledge, so we have a very smart Atlas the Barbarian here. That's pretty cool. He doesn't even have a spell book. He's just got the ultimate book of knowledge. So yeah, and I do have, I think there's a minor issue here. So this is correct that this, so here's another thing. The dig sites are showing up on the map. Those are not supposed to show up as well. So I'm going to have to fix that also. But what you couldn't see on this map is that some other structures were showing up. So these magic shrines, so like this was showing up, and I'm not sure if that's supposed to show up. I think it maybe did once in a game, so I think that's why I left it in. And the skeletons in the desert were not supposed to show up, I thought, but I can't remember. I have to test those for bugs and see. It's really just adding these to a tile type. I decided I wanted to remove them because I was pretty sure they shouldn't be in there, but I'm not 100% sure. And what I just discovered, testing this live, is that these dig sites are showing up. So I definitely need to remove the dig sites as well. That's another piece. But anyway, I did run through this, and I removed the skeleton and the Shrine of Magic from showing up in the puzzle map here. So yeah, I'm gonna just add that to my list of bugs to fix with the dig site showing up again, because I just hadn't tested that. So there we go. We got to fix that. So I spent a few minutes. This really didn't take that long, trying to fix the puzzle map bug. Small bug in the puzzle map where the hero is digging for artifacts. The dig hole is placed where the hero has dug for the artifact. It should not be shown in the puzzle map, so we need to add that to the list of walkable tiles that cannot be shown. And when we're going to the new obelisk, the existing map is shown and the new part is revealed with the pixel dissolve effect. The obelisk should reveal the new and the previously revealed pieces with the dissolve effect. Can you help me fix this? So that was actually another bug that I observed with my, well, basically with what I was previously doing. I'm going to see if I can dig a hole with Natasha here. And let's run Carlon over. Okay, that's working. So I fixed that bug. And this is actually up here somewhere, probably next to the mine on Claw, but I'm going to go up here by the graveyard and dig a hole and see if it shows up on the map or not. That's basically the test that we want to run right now. So just wait a new day, and I think if we dig here, I think it's going to show up on the map. And we'll maybe send Carlon over anyway. Can we dig? No. Alright. That looks right. Let's see, it was there 1 tile over and 2 tiles below that lump, right? Oops. So yeah, right here, no dig spot. That looks correct. So yeah, I fixed both of those bugs. Let's just do one last check of the that looks correct. So I'm happy with